No, no, no. You pet
No.
the tree.
No, he's sleeping.
Hello, legends. Welcome in. How the bloody hell are ya? G'day, Londo. Can I pet that dog? You sure can, mate. Just a short 12-hour flight. Come on down and pet that dog. Hey, Trevor, brother. I hope you're going well. I hope your stream's been great today. Thanks for coming through. And g'day, everybody else out there. 8 p.m. here in Melbourne. Oh, what a day. What a long, hot day in the office. But that's okay. We're home now. Doggo's been fed. Doggo's been walked. He's chilling. And I'm hanging for some more Subnautica. Bloody keen for this. Our hardcore run continues. Just about 10 hours alive now. The few adventures we're on a mission for today. We've got a couple of items that we haven't come across yet out here. So we need to go deeper, essentially. Which does terrify me, but that's okay. What I also actually want to do is I want to make another sea moth. Is what I want to do. So my plan is to have one sea moth just filled up with all the storage slots, and then a second sea moth which has got a couple of depth modules, the module that that fights off or wards away local wildlife, and then the scanner as well, and that can be like our more exploration focused sea moth. Not sure exactly what we need for a second sea moth. Let's have a little look at our blueprints here. It's going to be near the bottom somewhere. Vehicles. Where are you, vehicles? It's not near the bottom at all. Sea moth, there we go. So we need a titanium ingot, we need a power cell, we need 2 glass, 1 lubricant, and lead. We've pretty much got all that stuff, I think. Just need to make the power cell. Which we do out of a couple of batteries. That's pretty straightforward.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Captain, my captain. A couple of them. What else do we need for the power cell? And a silicon rubber. Done. It'll just mean that we won't then have to swap out components as we decide to use our sea moth for different tasks. Make it a little bit more easy for us. Do we have any lubricant? That might be the one thing we're missing. It's easy enough to get the lubricant though. So we need one of these titanium ingots. We've got them in here. 2 glass. Got that ready to go. Is that enameled glass? It is. 2 regular glass we need. So we'll just need 4 quartz. Craft that up. Beautiful. 1, it looks like lead. It is lead. And then the lubricant, which we can get from these vines, which are just out the door. I might as well grab a couple and make a few lubricants. Beautiful. There should be plenty. So we'll have to craft a few more upgrades for it as well. And then we're going to basically get prepared to go on a deep sea mission, essentially. Looking for these components. I also think I might set up a second base as well. Somewhere else to put another scanner room, because the scanner room's only got a range of about 450, 500 meters when you max it out. We could definitely pay to go and set up a deep base somewhere and use a scanner room down there to find a few of these higher level items that we can't see from here in the shallows. So we've got a little bit of a plan today for what we're doing. that should be enough. Let's get upstairs. Our little floating vehicle platform is just here. Our printer. There it is. Oh yeah, second seam off. The first one called the Little Ripper. We're gonna call the second one the Little Legend. The Little Legend will be our deep sea submersible. There she is. All right, we'll have to pull the Little Ripper out to be able to edit the Little Legend. Take a couple of the components off the Little Ripper before we do that. We want to add them onto the Legend, and we're going to end up just having all of these upgrades be storage slots, which I'll have to look to see what we need to craft a couple more. Actually, let's do that before we pull her out. Storage, 3 titanium and a lithium. We'll go and do that, and then that can be the Little Ripper becomes like our resource gathering machine. 3 titanium and lithium per 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lithium we'll just need 2 of. And it'll be a right little pack horse with 4 pack slots available for it. Beautiful. This will give it the side bags as well. Oh yeah, all the storage you could ever need. So we'll go food and water in that one, and health. Food, water, health. And then the rest are saddlebags, basically. Yeah, that's got a couple of things in there. Beautiful spare batteries. Take one of them each for the other rig. Take our radiation helmet on the other rig too, and the stasis rifle. I don't think the Little Ripper's going to need those things. Dancing around in the shallows isn't too dangerous. We are going to capitalize the name though. I noted that the other day. Little Ripper. Hell yeah. All right, let's pull her out.
All systems online.
Hell yeah.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh. Beautiful. So that'll take 1 depth module and the sonar. Little Legend. Good stuff. Energy efficiency module. We never even come close to running out of fuel. I don't think we're going to get that. Hull reinforcement again. The repair tool's free. As long as we don't get into any deep combat, we should be okay. So we can make another depth module, a Mark II, at the upgrade station. The sonar we've got. Solar charger again, I don't think we're going to need. The perimeter defense is something we want, but we can't get that until we've got these deep sea mushrooms to make the hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid then allows us to make the polyaniline, and then we can make that module. So we'll go and have a look at the upgrade station, see if we can get another depth module for it. The modification station, depth module Mark II. Okay, 2 magnetite, enameled glass, and a plasteel ingot. We can do that. So it actually uses the first depth module to craft the second one. That's fine. And then Mark II, Mark III even, enhances diving depth to maximum. Okay, so then we'll go for that. Beautiful. That's for the Cyclops. That's for the prawn suit. We've already got the high capacity tank, and we made the thermo blade the other night too. Pretty awesome. Cooked a fish with 1 hit. Killed and cooked all in a hit. I'm doing well, Lonnie. How are you, my friend? How are you? What are you still doing out of bed, mate? You bloody legend. I had a pretty long day in the office, to be fair, but that's okay. Comes with the territory. Okay, so the plasteel. We have made the plasteel ingot before. I've just forgotten. We only made a couple of them. There we go. Titanium ingot and lithium. 1, 2. How many plasteels are we going to need? What am I looking at? Plasteel. We're gonna need 2 of them. Beautiful. And 2 lithiums per. Just filled up, did I? I did. Not sure how many rubies we've got. I think we might have enough. Plasteel ingot. Hell of a word. Doing good, says Lonnie. I'm tired, but must watch Stranger Things. Okay, fair, brother. Thanks for coming through and lurking while you're watching Stranger Things, mate. I appreciate you. None of that we need. No. Okay, so that's done the plasteel that we wanted. Now we're going to need magnetite enameled glass. 1 of them. 2 magnetite. Oh yeah, a bunch of rubies. Hell yeah. 3 rubies. I love it when you have a storage that brings it all together. How bloody handy. Get a plan and you don't even have to go looking for any more resources. How nice. We're going to need the module because we use that as part of the upgrade. Let's take the depth module off. That's the Mark 1. We'll upgrade that to Mark 2 and then immediately to Mark 3. Mark 2, Mark 3. So currently it's at 300 meters. I imagine Mark 2's 400 meters and Mark 3's 500 meters. That seems to make sense to me. Let's see what it tells us so when we plug this back in. Crush depth now 900 meters. That's huge. The little legend is going to go everywhere. How good is that? That's massive, actually. Seamoth sonar. Then we got the depth, and then we're going to get... Okay, we can get rid of them off there now. Then we're going to get that as one, the Seamoth perimeter defense. So we do actually have room for 1 more upgrade. Do we go the hull reinforcement? Aerogel we don't have yet to make torpedoes. Defense system we're going to want eventually. Solar is power we don't need. I think we do make the hull reinforcements. There's a lithium and 4 diamonds. We are going to start coming up against some pretty aggressive critters here as we get deeper. It would be a damn shame to lose the little legend. Was it lithium and diamonds? I think it was. 1 lithium and diamonds, I think. I think. Yeah, it was. Beautiful. No? Oh, it's 4 diamonds, not 3. Right. It was lithium, but it was 4 diamonds. And the stalkers out there are playing with our cameras. They've stolen them. Shiny metal things. Stalkers love it. Oh, yeah. Health strength upgrade. The little legend is ready to rock. Let's go. Get our repair tool. Make sure she's repaired up before we take her out. Oh.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It's very strange about repairing in the bay. We'll pull her out and repair her, it looks like.
All systems online.
Yeah, beautiful. Straight away. Good stuff. So, spare battery, beacon. We'll do the same in the other one. Bit of health, bit of food. Probably stock up with some more water. And for this one, we're just going to have to carry the spare battery and the beacon with us when we go, because we don't have the storage module in there. Guess we could add one, actually. We could add one in there before we have the perimeter defense system, right? We can just take one out of here. Done. Well, we got the spare slot. It will be handy. It's quite cool how all this kind of works together. Should be up top. Yep, beautiful. That'll get the beacon, the battery, few healths, food and water. Drop the titanium, and we're ready for an adventure. G'day, Jacob. Welcome back in, mate. How you traveling? Oh, we're running out of room for titanium. We'll make another ingot. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. A second sea moth? Yeah, we've done it. We've gone and made a second sea moth, mate. Little legend. So we're making one for the depths, and then one is going to be our little resource gatherer with all the storage you can imagine. Get rid of that. Okay. Let's see if we can preserve. Good keeper. Yep, there we go. We probably don't even really need to bother curing. Now we've got the thermo knife. We can cook things out there just by hacking and slashing it. So the need for food storage is probably removed from our game, to be fair. Okay, so we're gonna eat you, drink a couple of 3 of you, dash the rest on the tub. One health on us. Leave the radiation helmet there. Take 2 healths, and then we can put the pulse rifle there too. Beautiful. Okay, so we whack on our scanner room HUD chip. That'll show us. Oh, we need to start scanning again. We're still looking for more blueprints, basically. Yeah, beautiful. So we got range upgrades, basically, and then 1 speed upgrade. We were going all the fragments before. Breach egg sulfur. Nothing else is too interesting from here. A straight wreck could be good, I guess. But I think the fragments is the best one for us for the blueprint stuff. We cleared out a bunch from the area before. It's only going to be a handful around locally, and then we'll have to do a bit of a wider search. So we'll actually take the little Ripper rather than the little Legend.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So we got room to store all the extra. Here's one of our cameras getting played with by the stalkers. That way we've got room to store all the extra titanium we're going to get. A lot of these fragments we're picking up now we have already discovered. It is good for resources, of course, though. Each one we've discovered when we search it will just give us 2 titanium. Now, if we want to build a second base somewhere deeper, we're going to need a bunch of titanium to do that. Titanium and lead, big parts of the building process. Titanium particularly, and then glass and quartz as well. We'll shoot around and do all these. Oh shit, I thought he grabbed the seam off there, and he's just picked up that scrap metal. Reckless, welcome in, Ledge. How you traveling, mate? Why is my chat not updating? Multi-stream chat. Come on, start working. Always something. Always something technical not working around here. The alien ocean's treating you good. It's treating us good so far, but in a little while we're going to be going deeper, and I'm a little scared. The abyss, exactly. We need a couple of resources now that are only found in the depths. I'm just clearing out all the local fragments first. Well, yeah, looks like another thing to cut into here. Not that one, that's not the door. There's an infected stalker. Oh yeah, beautiful. Data recording. Damaged wiring, use repair tool. Okay. Get this door open. And the extended air tank we got is bloody key. Over 3 minutes of air. So nice. It was worth the grind to get all the bits for it. That's all she wrote for in here. Yeah, it looks to be. Get a better idea when we get outside. Oi! He's just going for the scrap metal. Okay, fair enough. don't have to fight about it. That fragment is not as close as it looked. We've still got over 60 seconds here. Crazy. How nice. I'll get complacent now. You watch and we'll drown. Touch wood. Touch wood. Ooh, a deep dark fragment, this one. Oh, gonna come home with bags full of titanium. Do you mind? You clearly see I'm parked there, buddy. Yeah, how do you like them apples? Oh. 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 Never mind the bumps. It's all part of the show, ladies and gentlemen. That sounded creepy. Looked up real quick, thought you were being attacked. Kind of attacked. They just don't do very much, the poor old stalkers. What this thing could do with really is a speed boost. Increased propulsion would be nice. I mean, it's not slow, but it would be nice if it was a little bit faster. Hard to tell what's close and what's far away. That one's close. I think those two down there are close as well. What just beeped at us? Oh, real good, real good. Those two. G'day, Mad to Monkey. How you going, mate? Sorry, my chat's been all weird. I'm only getting parts of these messages. Welcome in, Legend. How are you? There it is. we still got them for? Rotten creep bone, we'll get rid of that. Alright, that saddlebag's full. As is that one. As is the top one. It's about ready for home. Couple more down here. We'll clean these up. Then we'll head back to base. Now, I don't really have a plan on where we want to build this second base, just somewhere deep, ideally, to give us access to some different resources with using the scanner. Well, that is going to be a nasty one to get. Make it quick. Sorry, Mr. Sandshark, we'll be out of your hair in just a moment. One more over here. Yep. There's a couple down there. Zoom out of there while he's distracted. Did we leave one on the ground? Oh, we did. My OCD will not allow it. We must get every fragment. All right. Boost for home. Callum, welcome in over on YouTube. How you going, mate? Callum McWhirler 736. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Welcome aboard, Captain.
All right, we're gonna have to build a few more bloody storages here for all this titanium we're carrying. Not a bad problem to have. Lovely, lovely. Beautiful. Now, if we're going to make a new base, things that we're going to want to have for crafting, we are going to need a fabricator. Let's see what we need for that. Oh, I need to do it that way. Five for the building tool. Right click, there we go. Table core, gold, titanium. Okay, so we'll take some gold with us. We are also going to want to craft the solar power. Assumedly, we don't make it too deep. We can make a bioreactor if we do decide to make it deep, which we'll need a wiring kit and lubricant for. So we'll get wiring kit, we'll get lubricant. Let's do this as we go so we don't forget anything. What can we drop to make some room? No, we're pretty good actually. That's like our basic kit. So gold was one of the things we needed. Gold for the fabricator. Table coral and titanium. We'll definitely be getting titanium. The solar panels need copper and quartz. If we make it too deep, we won't be able to make the solar panels. We'll have to use the bioreactor. So we'll check what the bioreactor needs. Bioreactor needs the wiring kit and one lubricant, as well as titanium. Got a wiring kit and we've got plenty of lubricant. Grab one of each of them. And then it's just titanium. We're going to need some lead to make the reinforcing platform that allows us to get a bit more hull integrity for the base that we build. Grab a couple of bits of lead for that. Not going to need to make any of those things. We'll just continue using our main base here for all this main stuff. We are going to want to build a scanner room though. That's the whole purpose really of making the deeper base, so we can scan for some of these later tier items. So let's find the scanner room. Scanner room, there we go. So we need titanium, gold, copper, and more table coral. So let's take a little bit. We've got all our copper. We'll have to pick up some more. Take another couple of bits of gold. We'll fill our boots with titanium before we leave. We'll have to just get some table coral, I think. I don't think we've stashed any. It's pretty available. We'll just go and grab some table coral, load that up in the boat. Bunch of titanium to start us off. One storage here, which is chockers. Cool. So we just need to get the table coral. Okay, so let's we drop out of here. I guess titanium's probably the easiest thing to come across in any biome. We're probably going to need 4 table coral. We'll turn off our little HUD chip here too. And not all biomes have all resources. That's why we're being a little bit careful and planning out what we're taking down there. Table coral can be a little hard to come by outside of the shallows. We can drink a couple of those waters and eat a fish. That'll save some room. Okay, we're just going to have to drop those. We'll pick them up in a second. Drink them and eat that. Drink another one. Done. Nom nom nom. The ones we dropped. Room for another. We'll take another with us. No, we're full. What do we got? 3. Got room in here now. We do. Beautiful. Wiring kit. Drop that. Put a couple of them in there. Cool. All right. Oh, bang. So let's get a little look-see. What direction do we want to head in here? So we'll probably avoid the radiation zone, which is that way towards the ship. That's the direction of the alien island. I think we go and build a base out towards the alien island. It's definitely deep water out there. We'll go for a bit of a journey over there, see if we can find anywhere that looks pretty fancy. Our current scanner range is 500 meters. So as soon as we're outside of 500 meters from our base, that is all new territory. We will be able to make the next scanner room scan around about 500 meters too. So ideally we want to get a K away from our base by my maths. Get 1,000 meters out and we'll look for a nice deep spot to put our base down and build a new scanner room in the depths. We're heading that way. Towards the cloud. Yep, beautiful. Here we go. This is the island. Let's see. Let's see what's straight down here. Bone shark. Many bone sharks. All right, this is officially the deepest we've gone. Oh, it is just bone sharks out here. Jesus. Keep banging into that. Lots of bone sharks. Okay. Not very interesting otherwise, doesn't look like.
Erosion patterns on the land masses suspended here suggest they once floated on the surface.
Is that geothermal? It is. Okay, that's another power option for us. Doesn't look like there's much else down here, though. Oh, let's just jump out into the... Oh, no, let's not jump out into the sea glide with all those bone sharks coming for us. Okay, sorry, bone sharks. Apologies. It's going to be a dangerous spot to build a base down there. Certainly ticks the depth box, though. Still chasing us? Yep. You giving up? Yes. Oh. No, they haven't. They certainly have not. There is a few caves in here. He's persistent. Ooh. Oh, that is new. We've not been here before. How cool. I think that's the gel sacks. I think that is the gel sacks. Let's see. Oh, we got no bloody room, do we? Oh, we do. We've got a little bit of room. No. It's not the gel sacks. Dang it. I thought that was it. Tree spawn. No, it doesn't give us anything. Oh, there's deep mushrooms though. All right. That looks like deep mushrooms to me. It is. Let's go. All right, this is our new base house, base spot. Gregory, welcome in, mate. Good evening, Sketch. Hello to you as well, mate. Good evening, my submersible adventurer. I don't know about the base. Someone's having a dance party. Ghost weed. There's a whole new biome down here. What's our depth? 410 meters. Blood oil. Yo. Blood root. Okay. Can we already make the geothermal power stuff? I wonder. We can. Thermal power plant. Okay, we need the aerogel. That's another thing that we need the gel sacks for, which we haven't discovered yet. It's looking pretty cool down here. Oh, there's some amp eels as well. Righto. Home of the amp eels. Now, I figure this is a pretty nice little structure to build on, though. Probably not going to get any solar power down here. It's going to be too deep and dark, I think. We're going to have to build one of the bioreactors. Not sure if we can only feed it fish or if we can feed it plants as well. How far are we from base here? It is way back that way, 1,100 meters. All right, that's about good for us then. Well, there's a floating structure. It's a little closer to the surface. That's pretty cool. Oh. Bone sharks inhabiting. Alright. See how these bone sharks deal with our thermo knife, eh? Does it scare them off or does it just make them angry? Oh, it looks like it scared them off back to the depths. You too, buddy? You want to taste the thermo knife? Get gone, buddy. Get gone. That's it. Back to the depths with you. Hanging around this sort of mid-table with those glowing things. I think we go back to the depths. It's all suspended. I like that tree better than the rocks, now that I've had a second look at it. If we can bloody find it again. We're down to 50% health. I'm gonna have to watch that. This is all barren wasteland again. I've lost the bloody magic tree zone. Go back all over towards the glowing blue things. I think that's where they were. Should have dropped a beacon as soon as we found it. That's a pretty cool structure. We're heading home, weren't we? I thought we kind of went straight up to meet up with that thing. It's all geothermal. That's the side of the main rock. Let's jump out here and put a repair in before it becomes a problem. Oi! Get out of it. And stay out. We're right on the side of that bloody cliff, aren't we? Yeah. I'm sure it's below here somewhere. We came up and saw these and was like, oh, that's fancy. Jeez, we're a long way down. Finally seeing some light. I don't know what is going on, but I do not like it. Welcome in, Ash. The Subnautica. Hello, mate. Hey, look, Ma, I'm on TV. How are you? First time chatter. Appreciate you, The Subnautica. Get rid of the ghost and that will do me, says little Dixie. Where's this bloody island? Is it that way? It is. We have come away from it a bit. Random little section of weed. Okay, there's the island. And the bone sharks are everywhere around here. Bugs on the windshield. Down, down we go. I hate it. I hate all of this. Isn't this just an Australian's typical Saturday, says Greg? Sorry if you're not Australian, I'm not the brightest bulb. No, that's fine, mate. I am actually a Kiwi. I'm a New Zealander. But I have lived in Oz for more than 20 years now. I'm a bit sad we lost our magical forest. It's out here somewhere. Kind of heading back home now. Let's get back to the service. We need to reorientate with the bloody island. It looks like this is the island, but I think this is all just underwater. Yeah. It's still going up though. Up through the bloody sand sharks, bone sharks. That is not the island. That is a giant underwater mountain. Gotta go that way. So we gotta go east, northeast.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
East, northeast. jumps out of the water pretty well. It just doesn't want to stay on the surface. Jumps out of the water very well. After all, he is Ace, and this is Melbourne, Australia, and it is currently 8:55 p.m. You're 100% correct.
Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no person crazy.
Hakuna Matata.
There needs no worries for the rest of your
Alright, there we go. Looming up out of the darkness.
It's our free philosophy.
How's our power going? We've got heaps. Okay. So we're on the western edge of the island. I should have done this when I started. Western edge of the island, and we're going straight down. Down, down. Gelsack, let's go. I've been looking for you, Gelsack. That'll allow us to make that aqua glass or whatever they call it. Okay, not going to go too deep in there. Aqua gel. Deeper. Still on the western edge of the island, running down the side. Quick little pop in for before bed for Lil Miku. Thanks for popping in, Lil Miku. But you can't see the bottom is freaky, says Penna. There's a little bit on the freaky side, Penna. Still on the western edge. Okay, so we got here, we saw all the sharks, and then we went running around the island this way. So now we're heading south around the island back towards home base. We got all disorientated because we were getting chased by those damn bone sharks. And that has kind of led us away from there, though, along that ridge line. Well, that is a very infected bone shark. Okay, let's keep going around this underwater mountain here. We'll follow the edge. Just a little faster would be perfect. What's our health at? 70%. We're still doing okay. Still at depth through here. Where we want to be. Man, it's just a maze of mountains under here. How close are we now? All right, within that 1,000 meters. And what's over this ridge? Okay, that is just climbing back up. It's not a ridge. This is just going to bring us up to the new ocean floor level, I think. And then take us all the way home. A few more of these floating little islands. Oh yeah, we're well within. So we were about 1,000 meters away when we found that little foresty thing. Where is the islands from here? It's going to be the clouds there. Oh, that's a good point. That is a very good point. I think we might have drank it all. We did drink it all. We have to run home just for water here. Quick though, we might be able to get a base down. Let's run home. Let's run home for water. We'll come back out and give it another go. Those little floating islands are quite cool, but I really like that, whatever it was called, the blood oil tree. Should have just dropped a beacon as soon as we found it, really.
Calorie intake recommended.
So we'll go and get a bit of stock of food and water. We'll offload a bit of titanium. We can find that easy enough. We'll also recharge the seam off. Every time I hear Australia, I think of the Emu War, says Little Dixie. Shit makes me giggle imagining all those long-necked birds running around like lunatics. Yes, if anyone isn't sure what the Emu War is, give it a Google. You'll have a chuckle. Nope, says Pentagon. I'll check back in later. Copy that, mate. I will see you a bit later on. Anytime I hear or see or hear an emu, I just think of a slightly evolved galley, says Greg. Pretty accurate. Or ostrich, yeah, copy that. Blood oil tree sounds badass, doesn't it just? Why can't you park? Oh, that's why we can't park in there. Because the other one's parked in there. Bedtime for little Miku, copy that, mate.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Just a second version of the same sub pickle dish. So we got one kitted out just full of storage.
Systems online.
This one's just got all storage containers on it and no other upgrades. So this is like our little resource gathering donkey, the little ripper. And then the little legend, this one has got level 3 depth modules, so it can go up to 900 meters deep. Which is wild. That's the deepest we've been so far, just there at 450 odd. So we will leave a little bit of this titanium behind. Not going to need to bother with food. I mean, we'll eat now, of course, but water is the key component.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Nom nom nom. Oh, we got 5. 4's the number. Extra one of them. We got all that stuff. Cool. Oh. Down. Let's get some charge. See if we can get one of our cameras back while it's charging. Wonder if that'll just park there. Will the stalker come and grab it from there? Probably. %, that's pretty good. Welcome aboard,
Systems
Captain.
online.
Oh, which direction are we headed in? That way. Towards the cloud. What a leap. This is kind of deep. The red prairie fields. We can run off down the side of this though. It slopes away. Let's slope away with it and see how deep it goes. There's nothing new in here from a resource perspective. It's just a bit more open than the shallows. Don't have to go through caves and things to get all the little bits and pieces. Oh, yep, here's a drop off. Drop off at the edge of the prairie. Okay, some of those jelly rays. This is promising. This is promising for a new biome. Okay, this is the mushroom trees. Tree mushroom, they're not deep mushrooms, no. I think we got to go deeper. We're only at 180 meters here. We really want to be down below like 300, so let's keep going. Continue our way north here. Follow the slope. Oh, I think we found it. Oh, yep, there's the ampules that we saw before. Okay, let's try and find that big tree, though. This is definitely the right biome now. Oh, that's looking good. It's one of those connector things. Okay, a few of the little connector things. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, we found it. Beautiful. That looks sick. Yeah, we're going to want to build where we can look at that. We need a little observatory for that. Glowing in the darkness. All sorts of resources down here too. Beautiful. So I guess we just plonk it here, maybe? Looking back that way at that. We could build on there, I suppose. I kind of like looking at it, though. Alright, let's whack it here. It's pretty deep down here. We're at 370. So first thing we'll put down is a reinforced base. This thing. That'll give our base a whole lot of hull integrity. Beautiful. We got enough to build one of them. We do. Beautiful. Now, hopefully we can find titanium in here fairly readily. I see quartz. I see blood oil. If titanium's rare down here, it is going to slow us down a little bit. We just make trips back, though, of course. Oh, there's a little outcrop. That might be titanium. Gold. It's all going to be really high value loot, you see. Lithium. Yep. We just want the basics. Ow. And peel. Oh my lord, he hurts. He hurts, mommy. Beacon. Let's drop the beacon before we forget to do that. Blood oil base. Oh yeah, looks like some pretty decent caves under here too. Alright, maybe the caves are going to be titanium rich. Yo, what is that? What the hell is that? What the? Huh. Build a base here, he said. It'll be fine, he said. Looks like there isn't much titanium here either. It looked like a ghost. It was all kind of shimmery and it looked like it was going through those rocks. So I don't know if it can actually hurt us or if it's just here to scare the bejesus out of us. Oh, there's something there. Is that a life pod? I think it is.
New blueprint acquired.
Where's the PDA? There it is.
Integrating new PDA data.
How about any scrap metal around here? It's all quartz. All right, let's take some more gel sacks with us. We are going to have to go home for titanium. So we'll take some of these gel sacks so we can make some of this aqua gel. And we need at least 3 of the deep mushrooms to make the hydrochloric acid. We'll make sure we take 3 of them home too. Take a handful. Beautiful. That'll allow us to craft a little defensive shield. Oh my god! Oh, they gave me a shiver. That is come from. Sorry, I'll catch up on some chats here. I'm very, very involved. Hello, Silent Chariot. How are you, my friend? Ash did a dryo roll today and got, I'm pretty sure, the first Sugar Light Aloe. Awesome. That's awesome, Dash. Well done, mate. What luck. I'm very surprised you don't sink to the bottom as soon as you get out of your ship. You know, because of the weight of your cojones. Appreciate you, Greg. That's who was a ghost Leviathan, okay. I don't mind a bit of light backseating, mate. Do I need to be afraid of the ghost Leviathan? Or is it not going to hurt us? Clip that, says Pickle. Let's go. That's why you don't go down there. It's basically all purple, okay? That's something we weren't doing. We could have done that down there. I forgot we had that little scan. Couldn't help myself because you guessed the ghost light. No, for sure, man. I don't mind a bit of backseating, but you know, just don't give it all away. Be very afraid, okay? Okay. Ah, thank you, Panna. Grab the clip. Appreciate you, mate. Think it'll turn you into a ghost.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yes, indeed. Okay, we need to do the hydrochloric acid first. We need a bit of salt for that. There we go. Oh, I like the shallows. The shallows are nice and safe. All right, hydrochloric acid. Then we can make the polyaniline. And then we need a wiring kit. It's an advanced one. A couple of bits of silver to make a wiring kit. Get rid of that one. What else do we need for the aqua gel? Aerogel, gel sacks and rubies, okay. Rubies, we've got here, there. Beautiful. 1 copper wire and 3 titanium. Copper wire, we might have to make 2. 3 titanium. Did we take all our copper? We did. So we'll make the defensive. This will give us the defensive upgrade. Seamoth perimeter defense. Is it this one? Seamoth modules. Yep, there we go. Perimeter defense. Beautiful. Not quite sure what that's going to do. So perimeter defense, we didn't use that at all. We'll put that in there. Perimeter defense, that one. Good stuff. That is our cameras. It's still banging into the side there, it looks like. It is. I'll move that out of the way. It's going to annoy me. Camera, that one. Don't see any little additional anything on the sea moth from the perimeter defense. I'm sure it'll just activate when we need it. Okay. Stash that back here. Aerogel, we need the copper wire to do that. The water filtration machine, beautiful. We'll get some copper down there. We've got some copper on us actually. Let's use that. One copper wire coming right up. Morning, Woke Twitch, welcome in. We don't have much room for titanium here. So offload a few things. Way gear. Let's go. We're not going to use the pathfinding tool. Haven't used the air bladder for ages. We're not using the flashlight. Gel sack so we can get down there. We need titanium for that plus quartz we can get down there. Looks like there was a heap of quartz. We don't need to take quartz with us. There was an absolute shit ton of quartz around the place. And then the bioreactor. We need another wiring kit for the bioreactor. Water filtration we can make when we're down there. That's got gold for that. Once we make that, we can make everything we need, basically. All right, so wiring kit, and we're done. And then just titanium. Fill up with titanium. Silver. A couple of them for a wiring kit. Done. Bravery is doing something scary once, and sanity is returning there again. Good luck, we're going back, Pentagon. Evening, Dingo. How are you, my friend? Welcome in, mate. Welcome in. All right, let's fill up on the tit. Not too much room for it. So let's drink another water. Grab another one. Oops. Didn't drink the water. I put it in the storage. There we go. Drink that one. All right. Fully recharged. Perimeter defense system initiated.
All systems online.
Blood oil base. Sounds like my day job, says Dingo. Yeah, you and me both, Dingo. First day back in the office in like a month for me today. Man, it was a struggle. And of course, the perfect storm, train delays both ways going in and coming home. So it was easily a 12-hour day for me today. Was not loving it. All I wanted to do was be home playing Subnautica with all of you. But we're here now. Joys of life in the Big Apple. Fearless Roblox, welcome in over on YouTube. Hello to you. Nice to meet you, mate. What the hell was that? It was something heavy, whatever it was. Don't even have train stations here, says Dingo. Yeah, Melbourne's pretty good for public transport. When it works, it's great. When it's delayed, it is very frustrating.
emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Which direction is going to be the view of our lovely big tree? That way. Okay, so we'll probably build out our observation off this angle. Let's put another one of these in here. Beautiful. How big is this thing? Oh my god! Massive. Okay, we're gonna need a much bigger room. We need one of these multi-purpose rooms. I don't know if I've got the stuff to make that. Oh yeah, we do. Just all the titanium. Is that going to be all of our titanium? Pretty much. Okay, so actually let's deconstruct this room then. Oh, we just put our bloody thing in it, didn't we? Just put our fabricator in there. So let's deconstruct the fabricator. We'll deconstruct this little section, and then we'll put a big room here instead. And we can put the multi-purpose room there. Oh yeah, beautiful. Don't do it, Biter. There's no need, mate. There's no need. All right, hell yeah. Now we should be able to put down the bioreactor. Which one is it? Yeah. Oh my lord, it is. It takes up basically the whole space. Okay, done.
A reliable power source is a critical step towards self-sufficiency. Consider keeping a
Compost
photo
organic
journal
matter
of your
into
achievements
energy.
to motivate
Okay.
you in times of despair.
Just get our air back up here. Beautiful. Okay, can we just cut these vines for some bionic matter? Biological matter? No. Okay. Imagine it will accept mushrooms. Let's see. Oh yeah, it does. Hell yeah. We're active.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Hell yeah. We'll just have to monitor that, see how quickly it chews through all that stuff. We've got air inside now. That's a step in the right direction. So let's put down our crafter again, the fabricator. We're going to put our observatory there, so we'll put the fabricator here. How much titanium have we got left? We're down to our last piece. Okay, we don't even have enough of storage here. Okay. So that's got that down. Got the reactor down. Apart from storage, all that other stuff's at main. The water filtration machine would be great, and we're going to want to build another scanner room here as the whole purpose. Going to have to make another trip for resources. Just titanium. Now, it looks like when you drop stuff, it does stay in the world. So I'm going to take just a little bit of a for science risk here. Or can we drop these things? No, it's not going to let us. Okay. Not inside. It's only going to let us drop it outside. Fair enough. Man, one more titanium for a storage container. I guess we break the fabricator back down, take the titanium out of it because we don't necessarily need the fabricator yet. We'll make the storage container here, and then we can deposit all our stuff. We'll put it right next to the fabricator. And we'll just start ferrying a few resources over, particularly titanium. Done all that. Sonar we'll leave on. Beautiful. Just want to have a little experiment here and see what else might be considered biomass. Okay, blood vine. If we cut the blood vine, what happens? Can't pick up blood oil. Okay. Don't actually get something from the plant itself. No. Seems to have gone nice and quiet down here. I imagine blood oil is an organic. Let's see.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Those mushrooms have done pretty well. They're still going. Oh, yeah, it is too. Red oil-filled pustule contains blood vine seeds, may be processed into benzene. All right. Yeah, it's working away. I mean, I guess we'll just put that there. Just the train that goes through to Cairns for Dingo. Right out in the country, mate. Fearless Roblox over on YouTube says, I love Subnautica. Aren't warpers going to eat you? I hope not. We're on a journey of discovery together, Fearless Roblox. This is my first time playing. Man, I woke up to it saying the real feel is -13 Fahrenheit. I think I will take a half day at work that remotely. Definitely, TK. That is freezing, dude. It was bloody 30 degrees C here today. It was hot as a bastard. Better off with a nuclear reactor, says Dingo. Yeah, probably. I don't know if I can make a nuclear reactor. Alien containment. I don't know all the ingredients yet for the nuclear reactor. So the bioreactor is going to have to do the job for us here for now. Use in-grow grow beds and plant 4 lanterns fruit. That's so good for the bioreactor, says Roblox. Okay, that's good advice. Have we got the grow beds yet? We've got these little plant pots, basic plant pots. We don't have the proper, like, grow beds yet. The wall plant is just decorational, isn't it? You can't actually grow anything in there that you want. I haven't discovered those grow beds yet. I imagine it's a pretty slow process doing it in these little pots. Any Leviathan sightings, says Jacob. We have seen a ghost Leviathan down here just recently. We love a grow bed, says Ash. Quiet does not mean safe. No, Pickled. Indeed. Indeed. It sounds like there's a biter on the outside trying to bite. He is. Get out of it. You leave our little legend alone. Alright, what do we have in the storage here? Let's take the pulse rifle. There's the wiring kit. Leave that in there. That's our radiation suit thing and health. Nom nom nom. All right. Trip for titanium. Oh, hello there. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Can't tell if he's still coming or if he's given up. He's staying in the depths. All right, that is something to consider in our new home. It's our neighbors. Hello again, Callum. Ghost Leviathans are friendly if you pet them on the head. All right, I'll try and boop them next time. What if you make it get infected? I don't know how to do that, Dingo. You know what they say, Ace? The more you F around, you can finish the rest. Copy, copy. You did a big whack of damage to the sea moth. I'll hit it with the, I'll be a bit brave next time. I'll hit it with the pulse rifle and we'll see what the pulse rifle does to it, if it stops it or not. I would love to scan it, boop it on its head. You found all metal scrap, says Roblox. There's not much metal scrap down there where we were. There's probably some around here though. It's actually probably titanium in here we can pick up. We haven't got all the blueprints yet either. That'll give us some titanium. Saves us going all the way home. There should be some scrap around here that we can break down into titanium. Beautiful. We'll just have to rebuild our fabricator. See what happens? See what happens, little biter? See what happens when you bite things? That's what happens to you, my friend. Room for more. Yep, we got a bit of room for more. Is that table coral there? It's coral shells, okay. That's just a sand shark, right? Yep. You're just a little kitty sand shark compared to what we're dealing with. Alright, beautiful. That's a good supply of titanium. Let's go, little legend. Back to the depths. Don't mind the bloody giant ghost, whatever he's called. Leviathan. What biome are you in, asked Jacob? I have no clue, mate. Bloodvine, I think it is. Yeah, there's Bloodvine there. You ever been to the Void, asked Cullen McWhirter? No. You need the laser cutter? Yep, I got a laser cutter. Can the Ghost Leviathan get us inside our base? I assume not. As long as we make a dash for the door, right? We're okay. Here to stay at my Airbnb? Don't hyperventilate, says Sketch. Yeah, I'm gonna get to the windows in a second here, Gurney. We'll build a little observatory out off the side here. I do need to go out into the water to do that, however. Make sure I got the things. I think I might need some glass for it. Oh, we need enameled glass, actually. All right. Is he banging into it? Mister, excuse me. Do you mind leaving my boat alone? Oh, shit! He nearly killed us with one bite. Holy crap. Crap. Alright, looks like he can beat up the boat if he wants to. There's nothing we can do about it. Stasis rifle. Stasis rifle. Stasis rifle. Let's hit him with this. Leave my base alone. Literally went straight through him. Oh, did he get him? No, he is swimming through it like it's done nothing. All right, understood. Understood.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Try to kill him with the stasis rifle and slash him. Hitboxes are bad. Okay, I'll keep shooting the stasis rifle at him, you reckon? Where's the boat? Uh-oh. Has he destroyed our boat? Is that what's happened? It was right here. He must have. No. Home now. Oh, no. Hold on. Let me check. Let me check the beacons. That'll show us. Little Ripper. Yep. He has. I didn't know that could happen. He really said, no, you cannot just casually swim up to me and scan me. Killed a Reaper Leviathan using that, says Roblox. Okay, Fearless Roblox. He ate it, he did. Little Ripper 2 coming right up, says Pickled. Damn, we had all sorts of modules on it as well. Oh, that sucks. All right. Well, forget about that for a moment. Let's get all of this stuff sorted. Hello, Giga. Welcome in, Ledge. Nothing there we want. No, cool. Let's make a few lockers. We're gonna need to make a moon pool here to protect the boat, it looks like. That's where I want to put our observatory. Let's just do storage lockers, I guess, just down the hallway. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna want some quartz because we need. Oh, what did we need for the thing again? Was it enameled glass we needed? Normal windows is just normal glass. That requires enameled. Observatory requires enameled. Okay, so we need some stalker teeth to make the enameled glass. All right, cool, cool. Moon pool. 2 titanium ingots, 2 lead, and a lubricant. So ingots, 2 titanium ingots, lead, lubricant. Moon pool, we'll put that on there. We'll put the observatory on there. We'll put the dome on there. But we've got a swim ahead of us. Oh, that's funny. I didn't know that could happen. How good. It's like, yeah, the boat will be fine out there. It's fine. That's what that banging was. That was him eating it. Too good. All right, so just getting quartz isn't going to help us here because we need that enameled glass, isn't it? Yeah. We still got the copper wire and the aerogel. We can build a water station at least. This is something we haven't built yet. Even our other base doesn't have one of these. Water filtration machine. Very fancy. Ooh. Ah. How's our bioreactor going for fuel? Oh, we're maxed out on fuel. Oh, that's hardly taken any. That was 500 fuel and it's only taken 2 mushrooms. Where do I see the base's fuel? It's up the top. Okay, beautiful. Now, do we just take bottles out of this, or how does this work? Water filtration machine. Does it just create bottles for us over time? All right, we'll let that run. Drink that. Lovely, lovely. All right. Now to swim our way out of here. Which way's home? Yeah. That way. That's so funny. I love it. Shame we can't whistle and call our other one to us. That'd be handy, wouldn't it? Early night for me, says Panda. Copy that, mate. Gonna be a tough swim home. We're fine. It's only a kilometer. Oh, mind you, our... Oh, shit. Our little, sea glide is going to run out of power here shortly. It does create bottles. Okay, cool. Thank you, Fearless. I'm doing well, Giga. I'm doing well, mate. Long bloody day at work for me, but that's okay. Yeah, we can get back. Ash, once again, I don't know what's going on. I don't like it. Look, the ghost Leviathan may have eaten our boat, so we're swimming home. Got to make sure we guarantee we have enough for the moon pool when we get back down there. We're going to have to also make a couple of depth modules for our little ripper up here, because it doesn't have any depth modules. We had them on the last boat. Did you go to the wreck yet? No, Jacob, haven't been over to the wreck of the Aurora yet. Well, that's out of battery. We are literally swimming now. Get a lot of giant coral samples because it makes salt deposits. That means 2 waters for 1 salt. How do you turn the salt deposits into water? The Mesmer was easily the thing that gave me heebies with major jeebies in this game. Fewer nightmare fuel swimming on top. The surface is where it's safe. It's down here that it's all scary.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Look, you don't want to know what happened to our other boat, okay? Don't tell Little Ripper what happened to the legend. At night, absolutely. Always terrifying. So that's just got storage, right? And we're 300 and something meters down. So we're gonna have to make the level 1 depth module. So we need ingots and glass for that. You can get rid of the water filtration system now. the list. Okay. We should have some titanium here. Yep, we do. Titanium ingots ready to go. Gonna need 2 for the moon pool and 1 for the module. Then we need enameled glass, which we're gonna have to get some more quartz for, it looks like. How much enameled glass do we need? We're gonna need 2 glass for the sea moth module. Then we're gonna need 4 enameled for the observatory and the roof. Okay. So we're gonna need much more. We've got a couple of those there. That'll make 1. I think you need 2, don't you? You need 2 glass per enameled, or is it just 1? Oh, it is just 1. Okay, that's handy. That's going to halve the resources we thought we needed. So we're going to need 2 more of them. We're going to need to go and get some quartz. Oh, let's get a battery. Got another battery here. We do. Beautiful. Take those. We'll whack the empty. Actually, we need to swap it out. Then we'll whack the empty back on charge. Swap that out for a new one. Oh, that's the wrong button. That one, that one, that one, and that one. Done. Okay, bud. I'm gonna sort the dog out. Give me 2 secs. All right. That's charging. We've charged up our Sea Glide. Get giant coral sample for salt. The machine makes so you can make bleach, and bleach makes 2 disinfected water. Okay. Don't need to worry for salt. The machine makes it. Interesting. Don't worry about us, Mr. Stalker. My kingdom for some quartz. Jellyfish caves have quartz? I can't remember. Not immediately obvious. Didn't look like it. We'll go to the little red field. We might just take the boat, I think. There's heaps of quartz around the red grassy kelp fields. He says as he finds nothing but salt. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. So we're gonna need a fair whack of it. Oxygen's still good. Still got over a minute. Ah, yes, drinking bleach. Grassy plateaus. Is this what's called the grassy plateaus, is it? I imagine. I've been calling it like the red kelp. Salt. To the surface. Been watching Fallout at all? I haven't seen the new season, no kicker. I will definitely check it out at some stage though. Handy dandy thermal knife. Cooked and ready to eat. Oh, we full up. All right, that should be good. Home. Great cap with the grassy plateau. Okay, copy that, Fearless. It's great, says Gig. Yeah, I really enjoyed the first season. I thought it was really cool. How far through the series are they? Like, how many episodes have been released so far? I was just going to wait until the full series is out and then binge it like I normally do. Stalker, come on. We've been through this, mate. You don't want this smoke, buddy. Get back to the depths where you belong. 5 episodes are out, the 6th one comes out tomorrow. Okay, that's pretty deep in already then. Beautiful. What did we need the straight glass for? Ah, the depth module. Okay, beautiful. So we'll go and build that. Put that on the boat. So that'll take it to 300 meters. Now we need enameled glass, 2 more. Need more quartz, don't we? We do need more quartz, dang it. We need 1 more bloody quartz. Get rid of that. Yeah, we do. We need 1 more. We also need 1 of them. 1 more lubricant for the moon pool that when we get there. We need more lithium too for the glass roof on the big room. And a couple of lead as well for the moon pool. All right, moon pool's ready to go. We just need 1 more enamel glass to do both the observatory and the glass roof. So let's grab that. Your base is awesome, by the way. Thank you, Giga. Yeah, pretty happy with that one. I'll give you a proper tour here when we get back. Always released on a Wednesday, okay. Short season, but will be a good binge, says Dingo. How many episodes are there going to be? Is it, I imagine there's more than 6, right? Or is it only 6? That's the 1 quartz we need. Always fall asleep halfway through the episode. Gotta watch it at a different time of day, Dingo. You're a hard-working man, mate. I know that. You gonna make a dock, asked Rob? Yeah, that's right. That's what we've got, the moon pool blueprint there on the top right corner. Making sure we go back with the ingredients ready to just build the moon pool straight away. And I'm hoping, as you say, that is going to protect our little boat.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You need alien containment, the big aquarium, and then mass breed oculuses. Oculuses give like 640 points to the bioreactor. Okay. All right, so here's a little base start anyway. So we actually started upstairs is what I put down first. So I suppose we'll start upstairs on what we put down first. We started with this little reinforced platform. Saw this bit of a spire coming out of the water. I was like, oh, that's a cool spot to build a little platform. I thought we could put some planter boxes up here and make a little garden. So we're very close to the escape pod where we first started the game. Put in 3 solar power panels. I'm very impressed with the action on this door too. How cool is that handle? And likewise from the inside, it's got a slightly different action. Pretty happy with that. You don't get that when you're building underwater. Bulkhead door. A little bit of observation out to the crashed Aurora and around. Cool little walking domey bit here. We put our radio upstairs, just thematically, you know, the radio's going to work better above the water than below. And again, that's all that's up here, really. The power and the radio, a couple of little windows. Then we take the long climb down. This takes us down into our first little storage zone, which is here. That's the climb down. It's our first little storage zone. Well, our main storage zone with all of our recharges, first aid kits, the trash bin, the fabricator, and all of our resources. Then we're down again into the tunnel to the moon pool, which is where the main habitat is. Moon pool, and then this is our bedroom, our fish tank, our little green wall. Haven't done much in here, but we did put a lovely glass roof on it. There's another little side exit in case we ever wanted it. Through back into the around the moon pool and into the biggest room we've built so far, which has only got 1 item in it, but we will slowly fill this up with things. Giant multi-purpose room, and then the scanner room here. Does all the scanner things. That's probably a good idea, actually. Let's put the scanner room on the list too, because we do want to build a scanner room down there as well. We'll make sure we take the components for that. Scanner room, there we go. Copper we can get down there. Titanium we're going to need. Gold we can get down there. Table coral I think we've got down there too. So let's just fill the inventory. We're nearly full. We'll get our last couple of little extra spots full of titanium once we get this last enameled glass made. So cool, says Giga. Hell yeah, mate. I love that. Appreciate you. Fearless as well. Appreciate you, mate. I'm a bit of a base builder, that's for sure. So we just need 1 more enameled glass. That should give us 4 enameled glass now. Yep, we can do both the observatory and the glass roof. We've got all the stuff for the moon pool. I'm pretty confident we've got the gold and the table coral samples for the scanner room. Copper we're just going to have to find there. We're actually all out of copper. What have we got room for? We got a little bit of room, so let's take a computer chip, because we'll need that for crafting the first aid station. Actually, let's just grab 2 computer chips. Just do our food and water here quickly as well. Glug, glug, glug. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the prawn and the Cyclops Giga for sure. I think the prawn suit looks really cool. The Cyclops is just a much bigger sub, but, you know, we'll see how impressive it is when we build it. Alright, that's all that done. Pick up things we put in there. 1 table coral. Silver can stay behind. Couple of first aid kits ready, that's okay. Let's ride. Actually, we got plenty of storage in this, don't we? We do have plenty of storage in this. And that's the smart money right there. Oh yeah, all the titanium. Lovely. The only problem with the Little Ripper is it's only going to go to 300 meters. So we're going to have to park it and swim down to the rest of the way. So that's not going to help us for our moon pool, is it? Because we can't get all the way down. I wonder if we just park it higher in the water table, if the Ghost Leviathan will leave it alone, because we're not going to have it all the way down in the depths with us. But we're definitely going to need the level 2 module, I think. Plasteel ingot, magnetite, and one of our precious enameled glass. We're going to have to do it. We're going to need some more bloody quartz here. Titanium ingot and lithium. There we go. That's the ingot. Oh, it's not enameled glass? Is it just regular glass? No, it is enameled. You bugger. You bugger. Magnetite. And one of the enameled. So we will need 2 more pieces of quartz. Got any lead because we use it for building platforms? Yeah, I've just built the 1 platform. I think that's going to be enough for us for reinforcements. And there looks like there is a bunch of lead down there at any rate. It's going to be over here. That one. All right, so this will get us some decent depth. Should be enough to get us to there. Rid of that. Whack that on there. 500 meters, beautiful. That's heaps. Beautiful. That's full. I can take another piece. So we don't have the hull reinforcement on this now. So we'll die pretty quickly, I think. Just going to have to rush in there. Or probably we don't park it there until we've built the moon pool, so... Think about this tactically. Let's take the moon pool ingredients that we need. So we can park the boat well above, and then we'll dive down. Then build the moon pool, then swim back up to get the boat and drive it down and park it in there. That is the play. We need 2 lithium and 1 more of the titanium ingots. 1 more, 2. All right, that's everything we need for that. Let's ride.
All systems online.
So we'll park on the surface pretty much, just to be absolutely certain that the Ghost Leviathan is not going to eat our boat. Again. I can't believe that happened. At least he didn't eat us. So we are playing on hardcore mode for those of you who are Subnautica experts. And yes, it's our first playthrough on hardcore mode. We have died 3 times. In our first stream, we died 3 times, and we've had 3 streams since, and we haven't died yet. But essentially, you die and you lose everything. You start all the way back fresh again from the escape pod. So there's plenty riding on it. That ghost Leviathan nearly killed us and ended it all in our first little meeting when we tried to boop him. Oh, come off it, buddy. Go home. You're drunk. Let's just get up to 50 meters. I'm pretty sure he's not going to come up that high. Leave it with the lights facing down so we can find her again. All right, cross your fingers we don't encounter that beast on our way in. I see some amp-eels, that's okay. Amp-eels ain't nothing. Why can't I construct that? Oh, I've got something on there. That's right, I do. Okay, so we're gonna have to actually build off here because the moon pool needs to be able to be entered from the underneath, right? Ideally, we stick it out that way. So we'll put the observatory off another little angle. Pump that one out here. Beautiful. Base integrity, hull strength's at 5.3. Okay, beautiful. We can put the moon pool out here. It doesn't like it there. We'll take it there though. What's that look like from underneath? Oh, that's a better option. That's nice and open. Beautiful. We'll sneak in there, no problem. All right, hell yeah. Oh, we've exceeded our structural integrity. We've got a leak. We are going to need another reinforcing here. We might just be able to whack some reinforcing on the side. Lithium. Do we have to do it from the outside? Oh, no, we can do it from the inside. Beautiful. So that is our entrance. This is just a hallway. Let's put it there. +7 to base hull strength, total now 5.9. That's heaps. We can repair all these little holes that got created. There's more holes. I can hear them. One more, maybe? 2 more?
Hull integrity restored.
Beautiful.
Draining systems initiated.
Oh yeah, cool. Gives you salt there too. Large filtered water. Beautiful. +50. Awesome. Slowly draining the water out of our damaged little base. Still going well. All right, that reinforcing's given us a bunch more to work with too. So we'll put our observatory probably off there, I reckon, if we can. Maybe we whack it off there, over the hole. It's probably better there than here. It's kind of... Well, it doesn't even want to go there. All right, there it is. Glass, right? We need to get that from the boat, don't we? All right, to the surface. We'll bring the boat down. Not that dark and scary in the daytime. There is actually a bit of light that gets down here. I wonder if the solar panels will work at that depth. They might just very inefficiently, probably. Brickulus, welcome in over on YouTube. Hi there, fun game. You can leave the salt in the water filtration machine and it will still keep making water. Okay, that's handy. We don't need to keep taking the salt out. The glass roof and the observatory take a lot of the structure HP, so be aware. Yeah, copy that, Dingo. All right, mad dash for the moon pool. Oh, yeah. It's like I bought one.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hell yeah. Love that. Nope. Left click, not right click. Our strength is now 2. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Hell yeah. I hope he comes back now. We've got a nice spot to look at him from. Don't know if we can scan him through here. That'd be handy if we could. Oh, that's sick. We are going to need probably a little bit more reinforcing if we want to put the glass ceiling on our bedroom in here, I reckon. We're going to need some more lithium. Okay, let's start designating some lockers. Beautiful. Is that how you spell precious? Did I just nail precious? Or have I completely spelt that wrong? There's no S, is there? No, there's no S. And there. It just doesn't look right. I-O-U-S. There you go, okay. My precious! And then what's that last one? Let's put that in components. Hell yeah, we need something to eat. We're gonna whack this blood oil into the
intake recommended.
Into the bioreactor. Takes a little while to generate it. That's okay though. It's doing it. Oh, we need some food. What's good to eat around here? There's not many little fish swimming around down here. Is that a time capsule? I think it is. We can eat those little things.
Fatality.
Oh. Oh no, spinefish. I haven't seen the spinefish before. It looked like a hoopfish. Hooked spinefish. Okay, what do you give us? Oh yeah, that's decent. Never eat the antenna. Understood.
Vital signs stabilizing.
That's funny. It's quite cool they've done all, they've gone to the effort of all that stuff. So the thermal knife cooks it as well, which is pretty nice. Don't have to go back to the fabricator. Oh, hello, big boy. Okay. You can use a lot of gas pods to kill dangerous leviathans. My friend just killed a sea dragon with that. Okay, I'm not quite sure how we would harvest the gas pods, but we'll give it a go. You need to open the time capsule. Okay. I found another one of those and I just scanned it. It didn't look like it gave me any option to open it. Oh, there we go. Time capsule received, just like a cave. Is that going to give us some sort of spot to go to? Map OP loot like ion batteries, okay. Alright, what's left on our list? We need to do the roof part. We've done those, we've done that. Actually, we'll leave that on. The scanner room we need to do. Copper, gold, titanium. So I think we just need copper. Oh, we've got 2. Definitely got gold. Titanium times 5. And coral. Done. What's our base integrity at? Let's see what happens when we whack this scanner room on somewhere. No, this is the whole point of this base. Essentially, it was to get the scanner room crafted all the way down here. It's going to allow us to search for some of the later game crafting materials. Scanner room, there we go. Oh. Moved on me. I want it there. Beautiful. Base integrity at 0.8. All right, you wouldn't want to make it any deeper. Perfect. If we want to build absolutely anything else onto the space, we're going to have to put some more reinforcing. All right, let's have a look at the list of resources here. Ghost Leviathan. Wait, you can scan for it? Okay, he's just hanging out up there. That's pretty cool that you can scan for it. Lucky we didn't leave our boat on the surface because he's gone all the way up to the surface by the looks of it. Alright, Ghost Leviathan. Understood. Gel sacks, we need them for the aerogel stuff. Copper. Quartz, magnetite, lithium, limestone, lead, ruby, salt, wreck, uraninite, Shale. All right, beautiful. That's heaps. That's heaps. That's heaps. Let's do the copper. Is there some close by? Oh yeah, there's a little bit just there. Beautiful. If we put on our microchip, it'll show us that copper. Which we put somewhere in here. That's all spare stuff we'll leave in. We'll take all the titanium out. Go and stash that. We might have left our little microchip at home. Oh yeah. Happiness is a full titanium cupboard. Precious metals. Put the glass in there too. Random in there. Oh, you know what? Our microchip was on the other boat. In the cupboard on the other boat. That's what's happened to it. And the ghost leviathan has eaten it. You rat. You rat. Well, let's see if we can just figure it out. Oh, there's a few down there. Okay. So, from the scanner room, we just need to float around the bottom there. We'll get a couple. Get out of it. Oh man, maybe it's those copper ores that it's finding. I think that's what it's finding. Yeah, not just pieces of copper. We still haven't figured out how to mine that stuff. We need, obviously, some upgraded mining tool. As I say, special equipment is required to collect this resource. Anyone want to give me a hint on what equipment we need to mine those nodes? It's not the laser cutter, is it? That's just an ampule making that noise? Yep, it is an ampule. Oh, that's a different sound. I'm scared. We need to make another couple of entrances, I think, on the other side of the thing, so we don't have to come all the way around. Jalsec, we'll put that in the components. Beautiful. He's just hanging out up there at the top of the water table. Why don't you stay up there, buddy? Hence is Riculous. Ships that sink from the sky have handy gear. Copy that, mate. We've got a bunch of blueprints. Maybe we'll scan for a wreck, actually. That could be a good idea. We'll scan for a wreck in our new scanner room there, and we'll see if there's a wreck around we haven't come across. I'm sure there is. There are some terrifying sounds down here. I'm still not quite sure what's ambient and what's an actual creature, so every noise is just freaking me out. That doesn't sound good. Whatever that is does not sound good. There was an octopus thing here when we first came here that we just managed to escape from. Hanging out up there. Rack, there we go. Oh, okay. Deep. Imagine this is located the right way. So if we head pretty much west and down. How deep can our sea moth go? Is it 500? It is 500. Okay.
All systems online.
West and down. Down, down. Oh, there's that frickin' octopus thing. There's a couple of them there. Okay. That's not a shipwreck though. That is just a little... I think we've already got this one. Yeah, we did. This is just a little life pod. There he is. What the hell is that? He's definitely following us. Okay, okay, we're gone. Get him, man, Peel. You don't like him, surely. All right, that wreck's a bit of a bust. That was just a little life pod. We've already done that. We got a little data cube out of it. Oh, the camera. That's a good idea, Mr. Frost. Welcome in over on... oh, no, you're here on Twitch. Hello, mate. Camera is a great idea. I've barely used them. They're just play toys for the stalkers, aren't they? Welcome in, mate, on Twitch. First time chat. Appreciate you. Samwell, hello, mate. Fidelity. What nodes? Sorry, says Giga. They're crab squids. They're called, aren't they, Giga? Okay. They're just the bigger nodes of materials like lithium and copper and stuff. It looks like you need some sort of mining tool, which we haven't discovered yet. If not friend, then why friend shaped? Not friend shaped. Are you serious? Has he followed us up here? I don't think he has. No. Definitely not friend shaped. I keep forgetting we got the stasis rifle too, because I'm always unequipping it. We need to put the stasis rifle onto something. There we go. All right. Where are we at? 10:40. Yeah, it's probably about time for me, chat. I've got the office again tomorrow. Another 12-hour day ahead of me. But we will be back tomorrow night for another shorter stream again, though. At same start time, 2.5 hours ago, wherever you are in the world. Come back and join us again. We'll continue this adventure of permadeath and nearly dying and getting jump scared out of our seat a few times in a row. I think they look cool. So they definitely look cool, but they're not friend-shaped. You need the prawn suit for them. Okay, prawn suit's got some better weaponry. Hell yeah. So bloody good. Thank you all of you guys who have come through to the stream today. Very much appreciate you lot. The Twitch fam, of course, always showing up for us. And a handful over on YouTube. We met a bunch of people over on YouTube today. Appreciate you guys coming through for the stream. Just a stasis rifle and a knife, says Mr. Frost. On permadeath? Really? We'll see. We'll try and take one of them on in the next stream tomorrow. All right. Welcome back, Fearless. We're just jumping off, mate. So if you are over on YouTube and you've just come through to the channel today to check out the stream, why don't you throw me a sub on YouTube, you lot? I would very much appreciate your support over there. All of you legends of Twitch, of course, chuck us a follow if you're new around these parts. I know most of you, though. Unseen, welcome in. Thanks for the lurk, legend. If you are new around here, check out all the socials, the Discord. Excellent place to stay up to date on all things Anzac Ace. The YouTube and the Twitch, where we're multi-streaming these adventures. And TikTok getting excellent shorts content. I appreciate you, TK. But if you are with us on Twitch, don't disappear. I will raid us out into another channel. We'll find someone else to spend an hour or two with as I toddle off to bed. As I said, early start for me, back in the office tomorrow. Another 12-hour day, but we'll be back into this again for another couple of hours, 3 hours for another stream tomorrow. We'll do a little bit more exploring around those dark, dark depths, and hopefully we don't die. It's a hell of a good time as Subnautica. I'm very glad that I've touched base back with it again after all these years. I'm very much enjoying my time in here. Okay, I'm just having a little look for a channel here. James Wobb's playing Hightail Early Access. I saw someone else playing Hightail. It's like a Minecraft adventure game. Minecraft-esque adventure game. Hightail looks really cool. Adventure RPG. Let's jump over and hang out with James Wobb. He's a bloody legend. Plays a lot of the Isle. We have collabed with James in the past. We're always jumping in and out of each other's streams. He's probably the best Herrera player in the world. And most of you from Subnautica don't know what I'm talking about. That is the Isle. That is where we spend most of our streams. About 60% of my streams are from the Isle. It is an awesome dino PvP survival game. It is so, so much fun. If you like yourself dinos, you like yourself survival games, you like yourself permadeath, check out the Isle. We'll probably be back on there over the weekend. But the next few streams, we're here on Subnautica. Certainly tomorrow, we'll be on Subnautica. On Thursday, we might actually be trying out this squad co-op. There's a new squad update with a co-op version to play with 5 members in a squad, a la Insurgency Sandstorm. I think that's really going to be cool. But back to Subnautica tomorrow. That's what the near future holds. Appreciate you, Woke Twitch. Thank you, everyone, for coming through, you bloody legends. Your big support. Your support really does mean the world to me, particularly on these weekday streams where I've had a long bloody day at work. So appreciate that from all of you. Final words from me, chat. Be kind, be the change, and dare to dream, you legends. And we'll catch you on the next one, eh? Ciao for now.